Hey everybody, how's it going? It's the Daily Shooter, and I have another little test for you guys today. Now, recently I did a video where I took a plastic case of tool ammo brass max and I dropped it into a bucket of water to see if that white container that it comes in is water resistant or waterproof. So I dumped it in a 5-gallon bucket, I waited a few seconds, I picked it up, and all the ammo inside was dry. But you know, it started making me wonder, out of all of the stuff that we use to store our ammo, how well does everything, actually work to keep it dry? Well, what I have here is something you've probably seen a little bit now on YouTube. I've seen a few videos on it. I did a video on this not too long ago. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this container right here, which is just a standard Plano field box, the one that you get at Walmart for just under $7, I believe. I have some paper towels inside because I'm not going to risk my ammo this time. I'm going to take a bunch of my wrenches here. Ones actually fit. Okay, so I got enough to sink it at least, right? I got my paper towels in there, and I'm gonna lock this up, and I'm gonna put it in a tub full of water, and we're gonna see if any water seeps through here. Because what I can tell you is it doesn't feel very tight. Now it does have a rubber O-ring inside the lid. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see that, but there is a rubber O-ring inside this lid. And it's supposed to keep it water resistant or watertight if you're out there hunting or you're in the field. So let's go ahead and put this in water and see if it actually works. Okay, so we're out here with our 22-gallon tub. And I already tried to put this in the water, and with those 2 wrenches it just went ahead and it just floated. So I added a bunch more tools in there, and this thing is really heavy. It's as heavy as you're going to get putting any ammo in there. So the way that I'm looking at this is, if this is about the same weight as a fully loaded ammo box and it still floats, that's going to be one part of the test right there. So now that this is weighted down, let's drop it in and let's see. Alright, well, there is probably 12 wrenches in there, screwdrivers, multi-tools, everything else. This is as heavy as this ammo can was when I had about 400 rounds of 5.56 in this, and it's about the same weight, if not heavier, and it still floats, so I suppose that should tell you something, right? Alright, but let's submerge it anyway. Okay, well, there's your first bad sign, is look at all the bubbles that are coming out. I can tell you right now, water's getting in this. Now, I'm not putting, too much pressure on there, but I mean clear as day. Alright, well, yeah, you can tell. Okay, I'll open this up for you guys right now and then we'll see. Take some of that water off the top. And see if I can get this on camera for you guys. It is an absolute swimming pool. Okay, so yeah, about the same weight as about, like I said, 400 rounds of 223 is what I put in there tools wise. And as you can see, it did not hold water out. That thing was probably a third full of water. I assume that if it would have stayed perfectly straight up, it may have held the air bubbles in there, may not have had a problem. But if it went down at any type of an angle, it's just going to fill up right away with water. Now there's no real pressure on the sides here. When sometimes you store loose ammo, it puts pressure on the sides, and that actually can make it worse. So, alright, so that was pretty much a fail on the waterproof testing. Now let's just test its water resistance by kind of just simulating maybe some rain. So I'm going to take my shop hose here and go over it with some water. Okay. See how it does. I suppose this would be like really heavy rain. Alright, let's try that. Alright. Okay, so that's just to simulate rain. Obviously heavy rain. Now Now what I did for this one right here is I just took the tools out and put in our paper towels. Hopefully I can do this without getting it wet. And as you can see, the paper towels are perfectly dry. So in a situation where you're out in the field and it's just rain, something like that, it looks like it's going to keep it nice and dry. That was obviously heavier than what you're going to get on standard rain, but if you are out, it starts raining, this will keep your ammo good. However, if you drop it in a shallow river, or let's even say that there's a natural disaster, flood comes through or something like that, and you get 6-10 inches of water in your house, more than likely you're going to have all soaked ammo too. So just keep that in mind. Take away from this whatever you want. Just a fun little test. Thank you guys very much for watching. Please like, subscribe. Have a great day.